Here we are,
All right,
ladies and
guys.
gentlemen.
Thank you for tuning in. So basically, as I posted on Facebook, the third place match is about to go on, but Freshman 15 on the purple side technically already won because of TBM's no-show and forfeiture of their prize money. So blue team right now is not TBM. What it actually is basically a ragtag group of people that we pulled out of the viewing area. So this will be a very fun and interesting game. The winner has already been decided for the prize money, but this is a show match, so consider it that.
We were just so excited to cast and get to talk to you guys that we had to find some solution.
Absolutely.
So it looks like, blue team is a mix of players from a lot of teams. We've got BBQ's coach there, Rudy J, 2112.
Yeah, Nidget actually going to be playing a couple of games today because Nidget is the sub for JMD and played fantastic yesterday.
So he can warm up and his APM up and we've got
absolutely.
the Insta-lock Anivia here.
Oh, these picks are going
Yara.
down. They're not thinking about their picks. They realize that this is supposed to be like a show
For
match.
fun.
Try to make it look cool. Freshman 15. Honestly, this is the last game that they're gonna play for this tournament, so they know. We already secured that third place. Let's have fun. Let's try new things. Honestly, I'm not convinced that they've even played Bard before because they've been playing Heroes of the Storm for the Heroes of the Storm tournament the past month. I don't think they've even had time to even see what Bard does, so this will be great.
This will be a lot of fun. Bard is not, you can't just pick him up and be successple with him, at least as far as his ult goes.
Very surprisingly hard. Reading his abilities, he seems like he'll be easy. It's a Lux Binding and cool AoE Hourglass for no matter what you hit. But it's all about timing and kiting. It is a lot harder than a lot of people think. So we have some really cool picks. I'll go right down the purple team real quick. So we have Bard, Wukong, Quinn, and Talon. Talon is something we haven't seen in a while, and same with Quinn. And I'm wondering if this will be Quinn top or Quinn 80 carry.
That's a Wukong with his armor shred, and then Quinn and Talon is just gonna be, that's a lot of AD, and that's a lot of bursty AD.
Yeah.
And I want to talk about Rudy's Trundle pick. That is by far his favorite champion. Exciting to see him.
He's on it. He didn't get a band away from him.
He didn't get a band away.
Every single time I see Rudy in the jungle role, he gets banned away immediately. He's had so much solo queue success. I was just looking at his profile earlier. He has like 18 of his 30 games as that Trundle. So he definitely knows that champion. He's definitely proficient at the champion. And we have a Callista. Callista versus Quinn. That's amazing. That's a bottom lane I don't think I've ever seen. And I honestly don't know how it plays out. That's just,
I haven't seen Quinn as a straight up ADC in a very long time. But I guess it's not actually, in theory, a bad pick with Bard, because you want someone efficient, and you leave Quinn in top lane by herself all the time, right? So maybe it'll work out. I've never seen it, so.
So I'm getting rid of the team names except for Freshman 15. Because
we'll just have
it's not a real team
Yeah.
over there. So we'll keep it like that. So we got 3 minutes until the game starts. Very excited for this. I know there's gonna be a high kill game. We had a lot of high kill games actually recently. So
And high skill.
on high skill, absolutely. This one, on the other hand, I'm considering everybody's gonna downplay it just a little bit. We'll see how high skill it is compared to yesterday's games.
Well, we have some interesting teams here, and we've got the take the thing supports. With Thresh, it's take the gosh darn lantern, and with Bard, it's step on the shrine. Really, just why won't you do that? At least in my experiences, half my time playing Bard or Thresh is typing take the thing.
Yeah,
Please
absolutely.
take the thing.
We were actually talking about that earlier. I made an argument with a couple people, Pat Watsala in particular, that zooming in League of Legends doesn't do you much, and in fact, I disabled my mouse wheel zoom. And his only counter argument, which is a great counter argument, is sometimes when people try to block Thresh Lantern, zooming in actually helps you click on it. And I never thought of that.
I've never tried that. I keep zoom on because I like to zoom in and hold. Game starts or whatever, and just stare at my champion and get myself in the game. But
I am the champion.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, I don't ever zoom while I'm playing, and I've never accidentally bumped it and zoomed when I'm trying to shot or something.
Yeah.
knock on wood, maybe waiting.
Maybe it'll happen. Just making sure it was on the stream.
Yes.
All right, so we got about a minute and a half till the game starts. I'm really excited for some crazy level 1 cheese. And this game, with all these champions, honestly, level 1 is bound to happen. If they don't do it, it's just out of respect, not out of being, like, strategic. I think both teams can just make early triple kills, early double kills, or something crazy like that. So excited to see that. And we got to look at this freshman 15 team on the purple side. Honestly, yesterday they played out of their mind considering the opponents that they had. So they were playing against GG No RE, and they had 8 kills to 4 in the first few minutes of the game, and they ended up losing their series, but they were playing like crazy.
And unrelated to that, but I'm really excited to see Zach back in the meta because it felt like Zach was really played when he came out because he was a new champion, and then didn't see Zach outside of ARAM for months and months and months and months. Silly and going full AP Zach so they could Zanya's in cool. But
Yeah, there's been a couple changes. So Zach was really good a few months ago, more towards, I guess, like a little bit more than that, as top lane Zach, and he wasn't really good in the jungle because of the jungle change. It was too hard for him. Then what they did is they realized top Zach might have been too strong, is they changed how the AI works for placing his blobs. They were a little bit too far, so much harder for him to get. So that was a huge nerf directly to top lane Zach, as opposed to jungle Zach. So we have to keep that in mind. But on top of that, we also have this new Zach that's able to actually survive in the jungle. So the blob change really doesn't hurt him that much in this scenario, in this meta. So we're just trying to get that going. And I really think it's too good. I think they need to change him and Sejuani, or at least change the item a little bit more. They tweaked it a little bit last patch, but perhaps not enough.
I've heard the Cinderhulk passive applies to all of his bloblets. Trying to kill them in your low
Yeah.
health, you get some silly Cinderhulk burns on.
I don't think that's necessarily intended. I didn't think they thought of it.
I don't see it being on the central blob that they're all trying to go
Yeah,
to.
exactly.
But I'm not sure they needed to be.
I can definitely kill you, and it's a little hilarious.
Especially early.
Look at the skin war right now. We got Blood Moon Thresh, Black Frost Anivia. Ooh, I haven't had Trundle skin in a long time.
Constable Trundle.
We have Dragonblade Talon. I'm sorry, I
Jade
don't like
Dragon
Jade
Wukong.
Dragon Wukong.
Oh, really?
No,
I like it.
it's bad when I think General Wukong is better. So that's the perspective I have.
I do like Woad Scout Quinn a lot. Skyrim Quinn.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay, so everybody, and I understand exactly where you're coming from, but everybody criticizes that recolor skin.
Well, what are you supposed to do for...
But it's not just a recolor. He has tentacles now. A lot of people don't notice how much work they actually put into that skin. It's not just a purple recolor. He has a lot of different tentacle things coming out. His model is actually different, and his blobs are so much cooler. They're more organic instead of just being a
They wiggle around.
green flubber on the ground. It's more of this wiggly kind of like pile of snakes. It almost looks like.
I'm really not...
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
So you're not buying that skin, is what you're saying?
Yes, I am. So, I'm not sure if we're going for an invade here. Looks like red team might be invading.
There might actually be. See if they end up seeing any of this.
Rudy scouted it, I
Rudy
believe.
a little scared.
30 seconds until
Bindings are long. What I'm used to. Sorry about that, camera control issues, but yeah,
We're working on it.
I'm so much more used to
Should we turn off chat?
they had it on for all the other games. I usually like having it off, but
Minions has spawned.
look at
Got
this.
a dance party in mid lane.
Oh, almost the BM. Another dance party going on. So we got this very early ward onto the red side jungle of this. We'll just call them BBQ. We'll call them BBQ just because it's a great name.
For ease of our backronym, BBQ.
Might be a cheese up here. Wukong trying to get that early damage onto Fiora. I want to see if this works out.
Absolutely. Not really sure about a Fiora Wukong matchup. You have to play really particularly against Fiora.
Ooh, starting with a W. That is my favorite thing to do on Fiora. You can win a lot of trades.
That put the trade in her favor instead of Wukong.
Absolutely. You can block the one auto attack you did, but you only 40 to 60 damage. Lane's actually incredibly aggressive. Big surprise. I think Calista would have a little of an advantage up to level 3.
Bard's harass is not to be discounted.
Absolutely.
Deep serve. Strong and
Ooh,
adorable.
the same exact trade as before.
Lane going. Looks like Talon's pushing.
Yeah, I think that's just gonna be his plan, to try to push Anivia in until she gets level 6. Hopefully be able to roam.
Yeah, and then having Anivia's ult will be a little tougher for a melee champion for kind of harass when you're trying to go up in last hit. But I also feel like if Talon gets on top of her, she's gonna have a really hard time getting her.
Oh wow, this aggression is continually punished. Trying not to take too much minion damage, but this is definitely going in Fiora's favor. Oh, I didn't rearrange anything. I apologize. It is my pet peeve.
I think
Oh wow, Anivia's up there. Oh god.
There we go.
Oh, it's all gone.
You've got Talon and Quinn.
Oh my god.
Okay, so we do this again.
Oh, actually, 3. Oh, no, it's fine. This Fiora is great flash.
Even with the red buff, we're taking.
Buffalo getting pushed pretty hard. Wiley getting ignited, has to heal.
There's 2 flashes that just went.
Looks like it
Quinn
is in
flashed and
favor
Thresh
of
flashed.
Kalista and Thresh for this BBQ bot lane, unofficial BBQ bot lane. But fantastic stun, and this could go either way, honestly. Wiley trying to get out of there.
First blood to
for
Kalista, and then the flash forward for a double kill.
Oh wow! So flash Q hitting him right in between the turret. I hate when people walk in this area between the turret, because any skill shot is guaranteed to hit. So it looks like we have Rudy coming up here and just laying down some filth. Not his filth, but
No.
laying down some law.
This is his domain. Some law, you're right.
He
Right,
claimed this
constable.
as his domain.
Long arm of the law reaches here. Reach out and get you.
Yeah.
Bonk you on the head.
Ooh, actually, look up here. This could be a deadly counter game, but looks like both of them are a little afraid. Rudy's a little more aggressive.
Well, he's got that great Trundle sustain. He can pretty good, especially once he's 6. He can get as much as he wants.
Aggression. Actually, Synth might have to back soon, and it's probably what we'll end up seeing do after this wave. Low on
Get the
mana.
roam from Thresh. I don't know if he's placing a deep ward or if he's gonna try and hook Synth from the side. Looks like he's gonna try and hook.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, but we have a counter gank coming in.
Bard is
This could be
just warding Dragon.
a 3-man right in here. Oh, and it misses. But right into the fantastic job.
And the wall,
Watala getting some damage on. And it looks like one more auto attack. Rudy flashes in and actually gets damage. I am Cutie Pie, sorry, not I'm a Cutie Pie. I am Cutie Pie getting a nice kill. And these Bard Qs, I was definitely wrong during Champions. Like, he had to have played Bard before, or a lot of Lux, because these Qs are fantastic.
It's a lot narrower and shorter than Lux's.
Absolutely. So the cool thing about Bard is you don't necessarily have to hit a target and another champion. You can hit minions, so people really have to think about where they're positioning, and walls as well.
This could be an early Dragon. But you can get it off if you hit a minion and then a champion, so you're not even necessarily safe in your minion phase. You can really do.
I like champions that make people question the mechanics and things that they've been using for a while.
This is really risky.
This is
But it doesn't
incredibly
look
risky,
like
but they're
blue
not
team
getting
is aware
punished.
of it.
Kalista and Thresh are surely a stop dragon.
There's first dragon. 650 in the game from Bard and...
Oh.
Oh, Bard makes it out.
But we have Rudy going in. Oh, and the hook misses, but Rudy might just go for it. His flash is down, so he can't aggress too hard. Synth, not level 6, trying to get out of there.
Trying to get some peel off for Quinn.
Nivea, who actually ends up missing. So Synth is able to walk to his turret safely. Quinn back and ready. For the wave clear.
Well, he's got it. He's gonna get some nice damage off on tower.
I definitely agree. That going near top is really very poor warding from both teams anywhere that's not near the dragon. So Zach is able
Got
to just sit
one
in
pink,
there.
2 pinks on the map.
Zach is actually charging up and going in up Fiora. Fiora doing a double dash to try to get out, blocking a good auto, and it's actually safe up here. But is the turret safe? That is the question here.
But it already has some damage from the minion waves Kong's been pushing. But it looks like Zach's gonna back off and Fiora's staying, so no turret just yet. So the gold difference, I mean, BBQ's got over 1k gold right now. Kills to 2 kills.
Gank coming in here. Didn't break the gank as well. And the egg is already there. This should surely be a kill, but oh, the blob.
Doesn't even,
Look how tiny he is.
yeah, he is tiny. Doesn't even need his
Oh,
passive.
and meanwhile, a kill bot lane. Kalista is 3-0 with boots, upgraded boots actually first, so I haven't seen that too much, but very strong Kalista. If any champion you're going to do that on, it's going to be Kalista.
With that wonderful martial pose passive, just bouncing all over the place. Now I'm interested to see if she goes Bork or Runaan's first, because it's her game to do what she wants.
Yes, with this advantage, you're not really going to be punished for going Hurricane, but I like Bork a lot. It helps you duel. It might be the only thing that actually is going to help her survive against a Wukong all-in as well, so it's probably the best decision.
But Wukong hasn't shown up bottom yet.
Going for the old Hurricane right there,
So,
probably.
Anivia getting moved up now, so that's going to be that wave clear and that gets some harassment.
Some aggression going in top lane. Actually,
another
Wukong
ult.
ulting. Fiora
Fiora
ulting as
ulting.
well, and then Zach,
Zach.
great counter gank right in there and letting
I think got the smite kill.
letting him go right
Synth
in.
using the ult as an escape.
Oh, dodging the hook and actually getting some good damage out of it. It might be too greedy. Kamawakala going down. It does not look like, yes, the dot actually ends up getting it. And the Anivia Q goes in, and the E and the auto attack, and Synth is actually out fine. This actually turned terrible. I am PewDiePie going in. Anivia does not have much mana. Is he able to get a kill? No auto attacks go off. The red buff does not apply. And Rudy getting a dirty ward kill. Thank you, directed camera.
That was far more important than the battle.
Yeah, so that was very interesting. Synth actually showing the great Talon mechanics to dodge the hook, stay in range, get some really good damage on Thresh. I think he was really just trying to avoid and time out Thresh box wall, but then realized he can get the kill by applying the auto attack and the Q, getting the dock done. Definitely calculated it more than I did.
Oh, Quinn flash
Rudy going
immediately.
in, Quinn flashing, very worth it. Rudy didn't even have to spend much time down there. See if he tries to revisit a gank in the next couple
I think that was
minutes.
a good call from Quinn, though. With Kalista being pretty far ahead of you, Trundle, and not being sure where Thresh is. I think
Definitely agree.
so it looks like Talon might be
Oh,
running
aggression
down.
bot lane. See, Wiley actually really low. And the camera. Talon's going bot lane. Override this. Talon's going bot.
Oh, the flash
in.
Q.
Right on the list that he ults in, but Rudy is here to stop any aggression. Actually, they might counter aggress if the hook hits. The hook lands on
Great
Sin.
hook. Bard ult does hit Trundle.
Sin
but
actually
it's not
goes
gonna be
down.
enough.
Could Bard actually go down as well? Bard flashes
Lots
out.
of flashes. I believe Rudy flashed forward as well. Here's Wukong
Oh,
trying to get
Wukong is
Kalista.
here. Kalista might go down. Kalista does go down. Is Wukong able to get out? I don't think so. And now Bard is in a tricky spot. Can he hit a double Q? No, he gets hooked. This is going to be... Oh!
Oh, the journey!
The magical journey, and they do not follow it. Oh, they are! They do follow in the magical journey. They're going right on Bard. The Ignite
Beautiful stun.
Watala might go down, and does go down. to Wiley.
That was a beautiful stun from Bard.
While we have Anivia in the mid lane getting some good auto attack damage. This is exactly what Anivia needs to do. If the mid lane is her lane and she gets a turret early, she can control the entire map as an Anivia. Get that dirty wave clear in. The frozen game right here. We have Trundle and Anivia. Get that Molotov in.
That's true. But this is. Well, I guess that works with Trundle now because Trundle. I can't remember what they.
I've always loved the lore of League, and they keep trying to change it. Which is a bummer.
We might be the only two people who genuinely had a deep appreciation.
No, Mike Yoon.
Mike
Yoon, Matt Cali. Oh, and actually, Wukong going in there. Ninja getting really low, but trying to get an ult. Maybe a redemption kill. No, just trying to get out. Block some damage. Oh, and actually gets burst in by Scrub Floor. So, fantastic. Synth going in on Anivia right here. Bahawatala again roaming mid. Synth having used the ult to get out a third time this game. Maybe
the blind flay hitting Synth while he was invisible in his ult. That was amazing. Was there a pink there, or did he just?
No, just
had
great
a
prediction
play.
skills, understanding exactly where he would go. Oh, and blocks the jump. Rudy J, 21-12, getting some great damage on I am PewDiePie. Sunfire, he might be able to dive this. I think he has the ability to dive it. And he does not. But great hook hitting down here. Magical Journey getting him out. Oh, Watala following completely. Oh, but he's ulting himself. That is actually not exactly what you wanted to do right there.
Another
great Q. Wiley actually could get a redemption kill for his dead support. It might be too dangerous. The hook actually ends up hitting a minion that decided to go in the bush. These auto attack. This is auto attack, but the auto attack goes in. Both of them die. Watala cannot get out of here. Looks like Talon might want to pick the Talon and get the kill. Fantastic job. Anivia not able to follow the Talon into that dangerous jungle. Wow, what a fight. The magical journey was fantastic from Bard here, but the ulti from Bard, basically crowd controlling himself for a little bit too long, was not perfect. If he got the crowd control on the enemies and not himself, he would have been safe.
He would have been out of there. I think he was just trying to maybe stall for the Talon room, or wasn't trying to catch himself in it. I'm not really sure. Again, he had a wonderful stun the second they came out of the journey. Or that was after the ult went out. But he's been on point with the stuns when
the stuns are fantastic.
Follows the journey.
Watala is actually doing a lot of bad work right there in that bush, because he actually was sitting right next to this ballista and basically got the ballista.
So all of you might be caught out here.
But it's a great stun again. He might still get caught out. Wiley trying to get some damage in, but the magical journey again. Watala is able to click it so fast, but then another stun. This is exactly the power of Bard. Bard does not have ulti, but looks like he will be safe here. Wasting some good time, but mid tower is under pressure. Dragon is under pressure. They need this Bard to come back as soon as possible.
And with the enemies being able to take much more, it is still slower for them. A great
dodge by Watala, but he's a little scared of this Wukong. Getting minion blocked, actually. Wukong unable to get in range of dash because of the minion. And Wiley, bird form, going right in. Valor gets played away. And then gets ulted in, but Callista's actually going to get punished for this. Getting really deep, trying to save the support. Wukong ulti, going with Watala. Shirley is dead. Wiley picks up the kill. Zach goes in, trying to chase Rudy out, and there's no way Rudy can actually get to stop this dragon.
Yeah, Blue Team does have vision of it with Scuttle Crab. Those are motion lights, aren't they?
Motion lights.
I'm gonna fix those real quick.
The dragon going to freshman 15. This is 2 dragons. The gold lead is still about 1,000 for this BBQ Part 2 team. Oh, actually, Bard getting caught out here. He might be able to get a kill, and then obviously Bard being all sneaky and stuff gets away. Obviously. Oh, he's actually trying to aggress a little bit.
Some vision. We don't have a ton of pinks on the map. Something I feel like I harp on a lot, but it's frustrating as a jungler to have you and support be the only ones who buy pink boards. It's like they will help you so much as mid. There are so many good places to place them that can only help you. In top lane on red side.
If you buy pinks, well, first of all, buy pinks, obviously. But if you find your pinks dying too quickly, or people find it way too early, just put it a little bit more into your own jungle as a defensive pink. Sure, it's 100 gold. They might kill it and get some gold as well. But you'll at least see them auto-attacking 5 times, meaning you're buying some time for you guys to react. And that's the whole point of pink wards, is you get vision, and if they try to kill it, you have time to react.
And that gives you so much information. So Ninja getting
And then the hook misses, but directed camera really does not want to watch that. But actually, the ulti coming in just a little bit too late from Bard.
Might
So-
buy time for Quinn to escape that.
Oh my gosh! Wukong actually getting a kill, but Zach going in and might be able to fight Rudy. This is actually going to be a pretty one-sided fight. I think Rudy has the advantage here. Really good at 1v1ing.
It's beginning to, become Trundle's time of the game where, like I said, he can just boot people and chomp on them as much as he wants.
Zach going in on Rudy actually, Synth right here, being able to knock him back. Synth trying to go in, but Rudy with a great flash, making sure not to waste that earlier for the greed, and using it defensively. Yeah, that's something that I like seeing in a lot of players. So Rudy having the presence of mind to realize where they don't have vision. Maybe it's not smart for me to flash and dive onto this Zach.
That's right.
And he actually uses it to save his butt right now. So that's fantastic presence of mind from Rudy. Very good, especially, before he used to be known as this greedy player that would kind of suicide dive in a lot. Actually, Quinn going in, I don't know if he wants this, but Wukong right there, Quinn using the heal. Kallista's in a really bad spot. Quinn getting away, so there's no redemption. Fantastic job. Actually, Quinn getting the kill. That's huge. Quinn is catching up really hard by getting the last hits on a couple of these kills.
That's right. Using the ult for switching back to human form, so to speak, for the XP. A couple times now. I think she's picked up all the kills when there have been.
Oh, fantastic hook from Pawawatala. All of you actually getting caught out. Might be able to find a magical journey behind this wall. And doesn't actually need it because of the zoning from Synth.
Toot toot. So, great job from Synth for
Zach going in on Ninja right here. The multi rule is there. Ninja might be able to get a kill on him, trying to get the ulti in. We'll see if that happens, but there's too much crowd control. Not able ulti to actually on cooldown.
I am PewDiePie.
Maybe it's taking the power shots. I really like this team. So if Anivia and Rudy on Trundle put their walls together, Thresh can get a guaranteed hook, but it doesn't even matter, they don't need that. Wily getting hooked and actually should go down here. Rudy diving, but it's totally fine. He's very tanky, does a lot of damage, and this tower should go down. Zach powering up Pahawatala here. Let's see if he hits a hook. Oh, hook barely misses. But the Callista damage is so big.
She hasn't even pulled the rend yet. A lot of...
Disengage is so real from this team just because of the 2 walls that they have. That's fantastic. And being able to have Thresh Callista, and I love it, is so safe. Thresh, if Callista gets caught out, Thresh can throw a lantern. If Thresh gets caught out, Callista can ult. So they both can play really aggressive as long as they're not right next to each other. They can pull each other out of any engagement. So this is a really cool kind of disengaged team, but they can also be aggressive. Their only fault is they have to kill people to siege turrets.
That's right. Trundle is a good diving champ though. Oh, almost under tower. Oh, the hook just barely misses.
These hooks are so impressive this game.
Pawawatala is impressive and scary Thresh.
Ooh, Synth getting caught out there, so not being able to get some easy catch kills. This pink ward should go down. It's actually pretty big. There we go. Bard is flirting with death right here. The dragon in 1 minute. Synth actually getting engaged on being able to dash over, trying to ult through, go into his speed. Do not have the speed track, but the ulti from Bard, letting them get close to them. Let's see how this turns into. Scrub for Hyrule picks up a great kill. The speed track really doing a lot of disengage, and then the box. Magical journey through! They actually get through right over the wall. The box does not matter, they can avoid it. Oh, Watsal is going to take a lot of damage. Zach misses the beat. Gets closer though. Rudy might get dove here. Surely he will go down. Scrubful taking a lot of damage from Rudy. Rudy does not want to go down without a fight, so fantastic job doing a lot of damage, but we got 20 seconds till drag. People are spawning 15 seconds. I don't know if F15 should rush this or if they should back and then come back. It could be dangerous if they decide to rush Dragon after people are already coming.
But Zach said almost nearly full health, he can absolutely tank that, and
Fiora.
between...
So annoying.
She's like, alright, you're gonna leave, I'm gonna take your top inhibitor tower.
Oh wow, the damage though, but she knows that Wukong ult is down, so I think that's what the plan is right there, but just so behind. Wukong is 9, 2, and 7, so all those kills on him, doing so much damage, even without ulti, can effectively kill Fiora, so that's fantastic for Wukong.
And he's not itemizing pure damage either. He does have a gravity Hydra, he's also got a Giant's Belt and a Woman's Mallet.
Well,
So-
it's really funny. If you look at the gold, actually, it is still in favor of BBQ2, despite being 12 to 20 and 3 dragons down. It's all in the map control. They have fantastic warding. They have 4 turrets up, and this game is proof that, you know, turrets and objectives are so important. 4 turrets just brings them ahead. That's amazing, and I love examples of this. Oh, Synth going in onto Kalista right there. Kalista getting pretty low. The dot clicks, but the TP scares him
Wonderful
off.
hook.
Buying time, Synth is definitely going for him.
Ninja able to pick up the kill with the teleport there, making sure he's teleporting.
Oh, Watala still aggressing, actually. Oh, Hook barely misses. Scrub Floor would have been able to counter that a little bit. This looks like an ARAM right now. Everybody's really pushing mid.
That's right.
I don't know if F15 has the real wave player to be able to deal with this. He might get poked down too hard.
With
Oh, Wukong going in. Fantastic ulti, hitting 3 people.
a little unfortunate to catch the Wukong on the hardest, so that was the majority of the duration of it.
Not too much synergy there, but it is still crowd control, so it's not exactly the worst, but I feel like more damage could have happened.
The wonderful Lantern pulling Anivia away. Are they going to escape this?
Ooh, the meeps. And Zach, let's see if he hits this. Zach does hit it. Rudy gets whacked, but Rudy might be able to get him. Yeah, the exhaust is not stopping it. Rudy won't be able to pick up the kill unless the Wraiths end up doing a lot of work. Oh my gosh. Zach might die here. Oh, Fiora with the great
flash.
timing on the kill.
So Pawatala managing to save. Yep, both Trundle and Anivia. I wasn't sure if Anivia made it out, but it looks like she did.
Absolutely. So, it's one of the weirdest feelings when you're playing Zach and you're just like, okay, join together. I want to be Zach again. I want to be Zach. I know I can jump out when I'm there. And then someone flashes on you, or somebody smites you with
Or
AoE.
Wraiths do most of the work for them.
Yeah, or Raptors just, hey, what's up? I'm here. Oh, I said it as well. I'm here. I'm gonna start attacking you. And you're pretty helpless at that point.
Yeah, Gromp and Raptors are not
They are
kind.
merciless this game, honestly, in this entire tournament. We've had people have to flash over blue buff last game. We've had people have to flash over Grom because they got so low when someone acted. So it's very interesting.
We actually saw, I can't remember who it was now, but in one of the games on Friday we saw one of the jumpers.
Oh,
Unfortunately, died
Synth
to
is
Gromp.
picking up the skill. Wiley actually getting, again, another donation to Wiley. Wiley starting out 0-2, having a very, very rough early game. Now, even in CS, even in kills, and even in assists. So, the advantage I would actually give to Quinn now at this point.
That's right, yeah, Kalista has 7 deaths now. Quinn only has 4. So they really, she started with that Bloodthirster for a little bit of stat, and has really gotten herself back in the game with the help of her team.
Absolutely. So, despite the kills, though, we
So the
still have
Righteous Glory
BBQ2
coming
in
in.
this. But Paul Watala getting caught out. We can actually see it might turn around. Oh, fantastic Bartled, actually, stopping something engaged. Interrupted Tunnel from being able to get anywhere. Oh, Pure ulti actually hitting a lot of people too, and a little bit more damage. That would have
Almost
actually...
taking IMQ out with her.
Oh, great flash. Ivy over here.
So Pawatala going in a little hard there. Righteous Glory in by himself.
Oh, the egg,
there's
the egg. So again, as I was saying, no better or no worse feeling than like being Zach or Nivea when that kind of stuff happens. Yeah, please no.
That's great.
Finally, the gold lead actually goes to the team with more kills. So freshman 15
More kills, more dragons.
with a 700 gold lead. So this is not exactly the most significant gold lead. I feel like both teams don't know this. I feel like they think it's a completely different story. 15 kills to 26. If you see that in game where you cannot see the gold lead, you're feeling like you're extremely ahead or extremely behind.
With the towers,
They don't know how close this is. I can guarantee
That's
that.
right. And but you have to remember the towers too. Freshman 15 only has 1 tower to beat Q2's 4 towers. So that's making a big chunk of the gold difference.
So much of that is just Fiora just not leaving top lane, which is actually not even that bad of an idea. Already got some damage onto the turret near the inhibitor. Always just constant pressure up here. Oh wow.
Not really sure
Stopping
about
the back.
decision to back there.
Oh, it's a bait. But might pay for it.
Yep.
Oh, Syntachi going down. That's pretty big.
That's right. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Fiora's bait was a little too dangerous. Maybe back directly in front. That way next time.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna have to agree with that. So we have.
Did we just?
It automatically turned on and then turned it on and then off because apparently that's how it works. So it's interesting. BBQ 2.0 picking up, evening up the game. Oh, it takes a magical journey before Bard. Bard actually getting really scared. Boxed in. Hook hits, pulls him through the wall. Rudy should be able to pick up this kill. Anivia with a fantastic stun. Anivia definitely deserved that kill. One of the best stuns in this game so far.
So Paul Wetzel has been an incredibly aggressive Fresh, and it's been a lot of the time.
Oh, engaged. I am PewDiePie going in. Anivia actually being in a safe position. Sin going down. I am PewDiePie unable to get past 2 walls. Well, Fresh is getting zoned out a little bit. I don't think Anivia has the damage right here. Fresh is trying to run away. Wukong should surely pick this up. Oh! Spider-Man! And playing it back, but surely dead anyway. Definitely valiant attempt.
Flashy
But
play.
that is an ace for Freshman
And
15.
a triple kill on Wukong. So Anivia was on killing spree, got shut down. Wiley was on rampage. Now Wukong with his own triple kill here. It's gonna be a quick and easy dragon, I think, for the two of them.
That fight could have been either way. It was 3 for 5 and maybe it was such a good spot at the beginning of that fight. But seeing all the AoE come out for both teams, just one ability that misses, and that can be just the extra 2 kills
That's
there.
right. Now double buffs, double on
Double
Wukong. It's already kind of hard to get away from a Wukong. So you put red buff on him, and you're not
Ooh.
gonna.
Bard trying to be a little aggressive here, but getting
Well,
chased out. At least I didn't stay there. Rudy picking up his own jungle, claiming it for himself.
This is my domain.
Ooh, there it is, getting another pink ward. That's been a pink ward in
That's
there
a hotly
almost all the
contested
time.
push. Yeah, both blue and red have been alternating pink wards.
Predictable there, but yeah, it is pretty good.
It's a good spot. It gives you a lot of information. It really does. So we've got 2 red pinks down and 2 blue pinks, 3 blue pinks. Multiple of them are around red buffs, and I love that spot both aggressively and defensively. As a jungler,
Oh, absolutely.
If I'm getting countered a lot, it's good to put a pink or even a green there. A lot of information when they're coming jungle, or if I'm doing really well, I like to put it in their jungle so I can try and sneak over the wall and grab them.
Oh, he just aggroed the Baron. Going behind. Fantastic flank. Oh, a little bit early actually with the Bardo. But going in, getting a lot of damage. Rudy might go down here. Rudy does go down. We have Anivia in egg form going down surely. We have Wiley actually living right there. Wiley able to survive. And then Scrubfloor is just engaging really hard. I don't think Thresh can feel for this. Wiley engaging onto Callista. Callista not able to get the redemption kill. And then Wiley picking up Paul Wetzel. This is another ace, but instead of 5 for 3, this is 5 for 1. This could be the Baron.
I just want to talk about I am PewDiePie flashes and then went to jump as Zac, and Anivia had a good wall, so just boofed off the wall and it delayed his
That was the Bard ulti we were waiting for, though.
Yeah.
Finally.
that was beautiful. Good job, Ollie. This is looking to be a pretty safe Baron. This might help them get some more towers and
Magical journey to a much safer spot, but on a wall.
And then the quick back. They'll be outie. But,
Absolutely.
But
So yeah, I'm really liking this. Anivia unfortunately got caught out a little bit hard in the middle of that fight, unable to use all the damage that Anivia provides in this AoE fight. That should have definitely been BBQ 2.0's fight right there with Anivia, being able to choke people in that choke point and throw the ulti down. So much damage, but just got popped into egg form really, really quickly, and they just didn't have to deal with that.
that's right. And I want to talk about the different skills for Wukong versus what they're still bringing to their teams. So as we've noted, Fiora has been split.
Bard getting caught out a little bit. I don't know if this is actually bad. TP coming in. Bard is actually safe. TP scaring people away.
I mean, I'd be scared of an
They're
18
taking the
312
Thresh
Wukong too if I were a 310 5 Fiora. But she's still been helping your team a lot.
That could have been huge though. If you were ended up getting that kill, the push would have surely been stopped. Wasting the Baron from Freshman 15, but the TP was definitely a good idea to stop it. Wow, Watala pinned against the ball. Scrub Floor Hyrule actually might ult to, decides not to.
Flash out. Well, everybody disengages. So we've just got a
They-
long-range cannon minion doing some work on the tower.
This is going to be a dive and not a push. There's really no way you could push against a blue buff Anivia if this is right. It's going to be Wukong and Zac diving behind the turret. Oh, right here. This is exactly. Oh, they actually blocked the Zac, but the knockup still goes in. Everybody's going in right here. Wiley getting extremely great positioning right there. I'm a PewDiePie. I am PewDiePie. Dang it. I am PewDiePie getting a great knockup, but not hitting the key. So, fantastic work. Honestly, this Zac and Wukong combo is so predictable, but you can't predict it that much better whenever Bard ulti just keeps you there. So that was great.
Yeah, I want to talk about that. I don't know who plays the board, but it absolutely baited them in.
They all auto-attacked it.
And it clustered them up for a perfect Bard ult.
Oh, wow. Wukong's clone just getting hooked.
The magical journey through the dying.
Oh, magical journey through the inhibitor. I don't know if they're going to make it. And Pahawatala takes it, so it's okay. That was a close call, but they still have Baron. They're able to back, not being able to get caught out. The inhibitor is down, the base is knocked in, and that is actually the worst case scenario for this team. They really need to be able to defend turrets, and Nivea is so good at that. I think they should have given up that inner turret and then defended the inhibitor turret. It's too risky for a dive from long-range champions like Zac.
We're down all of you Bard, but I feel like especially after that ward bait and just an incredible ult. That, well, you admitted earlier that.
Yeah, I mean, I just wasn't convinced that they actually played Bard before. But
Not doubting
now
all
that
of
I
your
saw it in
skills.
lane and then I saw it in mid game and now I'm
Yeah.
seeing it in the later game, I'm definitely convinced that either he played it or he's just a natural at it.
Not doubting all of you skills so much as they've been playing a lot of.
I didn't think they had time to even know
Yeah.
Bard was a champion, to be honest. Oh!
Oh no!
Oh, but I guess it stopped the hook.
It's still a tough.
We didn't
it's
see
still
that.
A tough ult.
We did
it's
not see
still
that.
a tough ult.
Yeah, the fact that it has a travel time just makes it incredibly difficult to predict. Similar to a Zigzag, but honestly, a little bit harder. Oh, Nivea wall
great
going
wall.
in. Being as annoying as possible, blocking pathing. Oh, looks like he wants to go in anyway.
Ooh,
Rudy.
the flash.
Oh,
from
Rudy
Wukong
bringing
and
him
the
to
ult.
the team, unfortunately. 3 flashes blown right there. Midget trying to get in. Going on Wiley. Maybe ulti here. Wiley will go down. Watala actually getting focused on the Synth. I don't think it's the best target, but Dragon going in while Rudy's in the pit. Will not bring up aggro there, but Zac is surely going to be able to catch up to this Rudy.
And he's
And
trying.
it looks like Synth is going in. And going up Watala actually. And Anivia is egged under turret.
Trundle's still running. Can we direct the camera to Trundle? I think I
Yeah, this is exactly. Oh, the flash! Actually, I don't think that was that
Oh,
necessary.
Rudy
Rudy
is just-
being smart and going. Ugh! Oh, threw it on the big board.
Oh!
No, didn't really work out. But Rudy distracting a lot. Actually, very smart play from Rudy. I don't know if it was intentional, but bringing them away from the dragon. Unfortunately, when Anivia died, it wouldn't have mattered because these people were going to take it anyway. But had Anivia not died, they probably wouldn't have been.
Trundle led them on a magical journey.
And now there's 3 pink wards up there, just because he plopped one down next to Baron to make sure. I don't know. Maybe they would auto attack.
Look at all that tasty farm.
Yeah, it's so satisfying having Ravenous Hydra on a Fiora, just getting an entire wave, rocking the floor. So we have a significant gold lead finally. So almost 10K for Freshman 15. So that's huge. Considering earlier when it was actually a gold lead for UV 2.0. But the kills, it's always been like that, and the Dragon's been like this.
Alright, well now they're ahead in towers. They have 5 dragons. They had Baron. Finn's trying to come.
Oh,
flash.
Ninja going down! Actually bursted so fast. And again, this is what I love about this team, is whether it's on purpose or not, Wiley somehow picks up the kill in the last hit every single time when they catch somebody.
That's right. And that gotta get your ADC
Wiley
back in the game.
going bird form, actually going really ham and decides to back off. Maybe it's not the best decision. Maybe I don't want to throw right now. But actually, no, he's going in right now. Invisible Banana getting really poked down and bursted. Wiley is in a very safe spot, actually, with the lifesteal. Able to be safe about it. This might be game here. They have 2 people down. Oh, fantastic! Oh my gosh, the portal was nowhere near anybody, but maybe it's just to make sure they don't flash away.
Maybe.
Everybody's down. This is an ace. This is definitely a win for freshman 15.
This is a great game on both sides.
It was so fun to watch. I am so amazed that BBQ 2.0, they probably don't even know this yet, but the entire game, they had a significant gold advantage.
I guess.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, there you go.
So they had a significant gold advantage, which was actually hilarious. I don't think both teams would have actually understood that in the game. It's really hard to predict how much gold both teams have, but
right.
BBQ 2.0 was up like 2 to 3K most of the game, up until maybe 10 minutes ago when Freshman 15 picked up a significant gold lead. But they were winning the fights the entire time. You kind of see where the game was going the entire time, so.
Callista was, I mean, it was scary at the beginning. She was 3-0, Quinn was 0-2.
Yeah.
0-2. And that looked like she was just going to snowball out of control, and you would have an unstoppable, vengeful spear
Absolutely.
coming after you. But they, Freshman 15 really, again, you were saying we don't know if it's intentional or not, but they really put Quinn back in the game with those team fights and gave her the kills and got her ahead, and she ended up being able to do whatever she wanted with her weird assassin ADC style play.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say the bot lane was that good at first. Callista was able to do a lot of work, but
The first blood and the flash Q for
there
a
were
double
so
kill.
many kill donations on the Wiley, and Wiley's mechanics are good to pick up those kills and be like, okay, I got these kills, I know what to do with them. Once I get my items, I can 1v1 anybody. And he really showed it. I mean, Wiley showed up here after the laning phase and was able to do a lot of work there. My favorite pick in this game, however, was not the obvious Wukong. It was the Talon. I think Talon was great, being able to dodge these linear skill shots. So we had Thresh Hook, we had a Nivea stun. He's able to just wait there and use them as the target, be able to dodge it, and then go all in on them. So I don't know if that was necessarily planned, but as a pick, it makes a lot of sense and was able to do a lot of work.
And I want to talk about the kill participation for freshman 15.